Welcome to this how-to video on creating a CMA in Link. The goal of this video is to train you how to create a Comparative Market Analysis, or CMA, in Link. The CMA feature in Link is a powerful tool great for researching and comparing listings, whether for gathering information to recommend an asking price or for gathering comps to put together an offer. The CMA feature allows you to harness the high-quality data from Link to give you and your clients the edge. Step 1. When creating a CMA, you can use a property address, an existing Link listing, or one of your draft listings as the subject property. You can also choose not to use a subject property. However, if you will be using an existing listing or one of your draft listings, you will need to enter the draft listing or find the Link ID number of the existing listing prior to starting the CMA. Draft listings can be entered under the My Listing Admin menu, and Link ID numbers can be found on the listing sheet. Step 2. When you're ready to create a CMA, you will need to access the CMA page. To access the CMA page from any page in Link under the My Work navigation menu, click on Comparative Market Analysis. Once on the CMA page, you will see a list of your CMAs on the left and instructions for creating a new CMA on the right. To create a new CMA, click the link that says, "Click here to create a new CMA." This will hide the CMA instructions and instead show a toolbar and a number of cover page information fields, allowing you to create a new CMA. Step 3. After you've clicked the Click Here to create a CMA hyperlink, fill in the cover page information. The title, Prepared For, and Prepared On fields are the only required fields. When filling in the Prepared For field, you may select one of your clients from the drop-down list, or you may alternatively enter any name you like. For this demonstration, we will keep the default title, select client Carrie MacArthur in the Prepared For field, and leave the default date in the Prepared On field. Step 4. After you've filled in the cover page information, select a subject property. If you'd like to enter a property address, select the My Subject Property is an Address I Enter option and enter a property address in the proper field. If you would like to use an existing listing, select the My Subject Property is the Link ID of an existing property option and then enter the Link ID number of that listing in the field below. If you'd like to use one of your tentative listings as the subject property, select the My Subject Property is one of my tentative listings option and choose the appropriate tentative listing from the drop-down menu. By default, the I do not need a subject property option is selected, allowing you to create a CMA without a subject property. For this demonstration, we will select the My Subject Property as the Link ID of an existing property option and enter a Link ID of 73657. After you've selected a subject property, you can then choose to use the address of the subject property as the title of the CMA by clicking the appropriate option. When you're done selecting a subject property, click the Save Subject Property button below the subject property options to save your selection. This will hide the subject property options and display the property address, the existing listing information, or no subject property depending on which option you've selected. Step 5. Once you've selected a subject property, you can next continue by finding comparative properties. To do this, you can click on either the Find Solds or Find Availables hyperlink. This will take you to a new page where you can enter the search criteria to find comparable properties. For this demonstration, we will look for all available properties in town between $1.6 million and $1.7 million. After you've entered your search criteria, click the Search button to find comparable properties. This will cause your search results to be displayed in the Search Results section below your search criteria. To add any of your search results to your collection of comparable properties, simply click the Select hyperlink next to any listings you want to add. You can also use the Control and Shift buttons on your keyboard to select multiple listings by clicking on them. You can then use the Add Selected hyperlinks to add all those listings simultaneously. For this demonstration, we will add two of our search results to our current comparables by clicking the Select hyperlinks next to those two listings. After you've added a listing to your list of current comparables, you can then sort that list by dragging and dropping the listings into whatever order you would like. After you're done gathering comparables, click any of the Done buttons to return to the CMA page where you will find the comparable properties you selected under the Comparative Properties header. Once back on the CMA page, you can find more available or sold comparables by clicking the appropriate hyperlinks. Step 6. After you're done selecting comparable properties, finalize your CMA by adding valuation and summary of valuation and by adding comments to any of the comps you selected. You can add comments to any of the comparable properties by clicking the Click to Add Comment label under the Comments section for that property. For this demonstration, we will enter a valuation of $1.675 million, and we will add a comment to the first available comparable property saying, "This listing is right on the money." After you're done entering your comment, click the Save button below the comment to save it. Step 7. After you're done finalizing your CMA, click the Save button to save it. Step 8. Once you've saved your CMA, you can then print the CMA or save it to a PDF file by clicking the Print button on the toolbar and then selecting Comparative Market Analysis. This will create a nicely formatted CMA with a statistical chart and a map of all comparable properties. You can then print the CMA by clicking the printer icon, or you can save the CMA as a PDF by clicking the disk icon. That concludes this how-to video on creating a comparative market analysis.